Hi guys, today we will discuss Litecoin Trendline. Now, why are trendline important? Let's discuss. To discuss it further, we have selected Litecoin in US dollar and monthly chart. Now, as you can see, this is the first high, and we are making a line joining these two highs. Now, a trend line is formed by joining two highs, two lows. Okay, let me bring it right in the middle and let's zoom in. Wait a minute. Here we go. Now as you can see, this third candle open was also like hitting it up. Now just to refresh your memory, green candle is known as the open on the lower end, the close on the higher end, and it is colored green. And the top mark of the spike is high, and the bottom mark of the spike is low. If it is a red candle, then it means it's a minus candle. The open is on top and the close is on bottom. And the same way, the lower spike, bottom is low, and the higher spike, high is high. Now, as you can see, there are like 3 hits on this trend line, this blue line. The Litecoin market was dead as it was trading below this trend line. It traded again and again and again. It was dead till 2016 July. Then it suddenly rose right now in 2017 March. So right now is the best time to buy Litecoin. Now let me show you. Let's move to weekly chart so that we can discuss like each and every level accordingly. Now, as you have seen, this longer term trend line on the monthly basis told us that the market was dead, right? Now let's form the trend line right here. We are selecting this high with this high. Again, the market had issues. Let's right click it, format it, and extend it. Yeah. As you can see, this trend line represents it was again dead till this candle. And this is the candle in March 2017. So you can see the market is all set to rise up. Now, as the market is breaking up the trend lines, so we start to make trend lines according to lows. As you can see, this trend line is saying it's up. Now, as if the market breaks this trend line, then again it will be going down. But right now, it's not going down. If we make the trend line joining the highs, it is this. See? If we make the trend line, wait a minute. Yeah. If we make the trend line joining these two highs, again, it's saying it's going up. So as you can see, the price is moving in this channel. What does the channel means? Channel means the difference between the two trend lines going up or going down or going sideways. As it is going up, so it means that within the next few weeks, it will be rising more. If I make a trend line by joining this low with wait a minute, this low and this low and this low and this low. These are 4 lows. So it says the price is going up. So you can see the price is looking brilliant. It's saying it's going up, up and up. And that's the best part. The dangerous part will come once it breaks this trend line, this rising trend line. Now, let me show you trend lines for shorter term trend. Example, this high and this high, these two highs. So this is showing it's a downward trend. As you can see, the line is going down. So you might be concerned. Yes, it's a time of concern. But the point is, this long-term trend line that we have formed between these two lows shows that the long-term trend is up. So as it made lower highs, it made the lower low on the same trend line level. Then it started to go up. So until and unless it doesn't break this line, it's going up, up and up. Now let's move to daily chart. Now let's zoom out. As you can see, the trend line states that the price is looking brilliant. There is nothing stopping it. But now as we are in the daily mark, so just look at let's zoom in. Wait a minute. Here we go. Let's pick trend lines. This high. Now as you can see, we have joined these two highs. So the trend was down. The market fell off, took support on this trend line and rose up. Now again, right now in July, again it's showing a downward trend line on the shorter term. But again, I believe it will stick to this trend line and go up. So it shows that the market is currently going up. There is nothing stopping it as far as trend lines are concerned. And you should be totally bullish on Litecoins. They are currently cheap at $43 and are looking great. If we move to 4-hourly chart, that is the intraday chart, the real short-term chart, that is, this chart is generated every 4 hours of the trading time. Wait a minute. Now this is the 4-hourly chart that we were talking about. However, I have removed all those trend lines because this is a short-term charts, so it won't allow all those trend lines that we have made because they are on the longer term. Usually the smallest line that we have generated earlier was from 2017 March, and 4-hourly chart is usually smaller in that terms. So let us make. So as we generate it from this level, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not allowing me to make it. Make it format, extend. This is the first line. As this is 4-hourly chart, so we will be making many lines. This is the second line. Then again, this is the third line. Then again, this is the fourth line. As you can see, this fourth line is made from this low, this low, this low, this low. So as many lows on a line, it makes that line far more stronger. As you can see, this was a stronger line. It did dip, but then again came back up because this is a strong line going up. However, now let's check the downward movement. This high, this high. So it states that the price is stuck between these two highs. So it's a good time to buy because once it breaks up, it will be making newer highs. And that would mean far more profit. And if it even falls, so it can dip to this level and then get up again. So this is why you should be really vigilant on these lines. If we move to 1 hour, the same line goes. If we move to 1 day, the same line shows. So it shows that the price is currently moving up, up and up, and you should not be worried about it. These are our old lines. It also tells us that the price is moving on a steady pace, and we should not be confused by small headwinds as these like lower trend lines. They still show that the price is moving up. Although these lower lines help us to like grab the Litecoin at a good pace, because currently it's like moving at a slower pace, because once it is moving like this, it's really hard to grab Litecoin. Example right here, it rose from 28 till 43. So it will be really hard to make, because you will place an order at 29, 30, and it will suddenly jump up to 32, 33. So you will say, okay, I will buy it at 32. Once you will place your order at 32, it will jump up to 34, 35. So at the end you will say, hell. But as it is rising so fast, it will end up at 43. So it will be like huge difference from 28 till 43. And that's a huge money that is left on the table. So it's, if you are considering buying, then it's a good time, but do consider this investment like a stock or like a bond or like any other investment. That is, you need to make money and get out, because if you're not using it to transfer funds or like some other stuff, uh, then it's not really worth it, because usually these digital currencies are like used to hide money from the government due to taxes, or to transfer money between countries. As like nowadays all the countries have balance controls, so you cannot send your own money to some other country for investments. So this digital currencies do act that way. However, if something changes in between that helps people to transfer money easily in between countries, then the digital countries might fade out. Till that time, they are like the in thing. So do remember this before investing in Litecoins. Thank you.